Let me see.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. The big hole there. How about handling the point of attack? Just positioning side and deep into the secondary. Young on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Clock it.
He handles adversity because this so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 34.
Let me talk to him. Amelia, let me talk to him. Let me talk to him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Young will set to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little game. They figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter.
Bro, you are so slow.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. Have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dive for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
That's not nice.
Love those plays. 4th and 1. That's
nice.
and more. This time the offense has a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space.
Hold on. Chill.
Drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards. We saw it there for the offense getting it done. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there. On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points. Young on 3rd down. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league,
Or what, pal?
games where you face adversity like this.
Or what?
Lessons. All the time you're going to
face
these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one?
Hold on. Let me see him. Let me see him right now. Wait, hold on. Show me him right now. No. No, let me talk to him. Wrong person, pal. Amy. Calm down, sexy red. That was me, buddy. Hey. Calm down, Elon Musk. Oh my God, he's built like a nose hair. Oh my God, he's an LED light. Has he ever been to good host? Oh. What grade is he in? What grade is he in? Bro. Why you so young, little bro? Why you so young? Like, what you gonna do about it? No. No. Bro, he's sick. Why does he sound like? He's like, yeah. You don't say that like, like, shut up. You still on the phone? I mean, is Amelia still on the phone? No. Yeah. Oh my God, he's a PS5 controller. Microphone looking at it. Bro doesn't even have. Does he ever go fishing? Bro ever goes fishing with me, I'm pushing him into the lake and drowning him. God, I can read your lips, Amy. Oh, I know what you're doing. Hey.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And able to get this out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. Ritter with it after the play fake. Being chased out left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Ritter headed right off the option. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And this this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Okay. That is not me. I am not the one. You can see my freaking hair.
Amy, when you muted, you said you didn't.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Bro, he's built like a blue goose. Bro's built like a catfish.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Robinson with another carry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 47
Okay, so calm down.
Falcons had 6 to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Calm down, PlayStation. What you gonna do? Catfish, what are you gonna do? Whoa, 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 whoa! But your mom's so dumb, she bought a spoon to the Super Bowl. What she gonna do? Eat the players? She gonna eat the players? Is your mom gonna eat the players? Oh, no, 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 not me, please. Her fat little funky built like my TV.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
She hang up. Oh.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off.
Yeah.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run.
Don't know. No.
Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And the decision to break over offensively. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. And you hate to see the rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection. Pressure, and they get to him again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. It's the same guy who's getting back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
LeBron James. Oh my God, dude.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 111 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game,
Bro,
they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
Dang,
They do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It is.
Yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Robinson. Working about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. Well, the coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD. I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And
calm down.
when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Bro, he low-key built a tree stump.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Let him. Let him.
They'll look to throw.
Give me.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be unfortunate the times we live in now. Very similar to the backflip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of losses in contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
I'm going to practice my lines. Just like that. Let me real quick.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Young to throw it.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Actually, let me read first.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Young to throw it. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.